Hi children, welcome to Unit 8 of your English, and I hope all of you have your books with you, and we are going to look at the sports day in school today. So I'm sure all of you would have read the story already. It's a very interesting story, right? It's about Rohit and his twin brother Rahul, and they attended the same school, and they were so excited because their sports day was coming up. And Rohit was so good at football, right? And Rahul, he was good at all the races. So they were all geared up for the sports day. And Miss Singh, who was a sports teacher, what happened? She misunderstood Rohit with Rahul because they were twins. And twins, the thing is, most of the twins, they look similar, right? Though God has created all of us so special, you and me are so different from each other, right? Because God loves us so much, He created differently and uniquely. Even twins, they are different. If you look carefully at them, they are actually different. But sometimes people who have not spent much time with them, they do get confused. So in that way, in the same way, Miss Singh also, she gets confused, right? And then Rohit, who is good at football, is she has given his name for the races. And Rahul, who is good at races, she gets confused and gives his name for football. What happens during the practice? They don't perform very well. And then Miss Singh is puzzled. She's confused and wondering, why are they not performing so well? I thought they were so good at what they were doing. And then when she talks to her class, to Rohit and Rahul's, when she talks to the class, and then the class teacher tells that, oh, Miss Singh, you have misunderstood them. You have got confused. Rohit is very good at football. You just have to shuffle them, switch them, and then you will see what happens. So then Miss Singh, she switches them, right? So Rohit is put for football and Rahul is put to play with for the races. And on the sports day, their parents come and they see Rohit play so well at football and he receives a prize, and also Rahul also receives a medal because he comes second in the races, right? So in this way, they go back home tired, but they are so happy. So that's about the story. Now let's move into the word meaning. So in this story, we came across a word called alike. Alike means similar. The second one is assembly. Assembly means a gathering of a group of people for a common purpose. Mistook. Mistook means to be wrong about something. Now, let's move on to the next activity. We are going to learn words. Find 4 words starting with each of the given letters. The words must be from the story in this chapter. So, first letter that is given is the letter T. Can you look into the story and, try to find words which are starting with the letter T? Yeah? Team, right? Yeah, team starts with the letter T, T-E-A-M. And then the word terrible. Then we have teacher and tired. Yes, very good. And how about the letter M? The next letter is M. So think of few words with the letter M in the story. We have medal, march, master, mistook. Yeah? In the same way, you go ahead and write down for the other letter P and L as well. Okay? So let's move on to the next activity. This is fill in the blanks with right words from the given options. The first one here is Myra dash loudly. So the 2 options that are given in the bracket is dances and talks. So which is the right option? It is talks loudly. Very good. So write down talks. My mother is dash me a story. Is she singing or telling? She is telling. Yeah, so we can write down telling. The third one. Ayushi is using a dash for drawing. Is she using a sharpener or a pencil? She's using a pencil. That's right. Now, in the same way, go ahead and fill up the rest of the fill in the blanks also. Now, let's move on to learn some grammar. I'm sure all of you know what is a verb or an action word. Okay, any word that talks about the action that we are doing is an action word or a verb. So here in this example, the word that is highlighted is an action word. So we have Ankit is running. So running here is highlighted. So running is the action word. So it match the following. We have to figure out, which action word is suitable for the person there. So in the column A, we have the boys, the car, Radha, the dog, stars, the singer, and all that, right? And in column B, it talks about the action word. We have it here. So the heading is match the following correctly to make proper sentences. Notice the action words in them. So using these action words, let's make proper sentences. So first one is the boys. The boys are laughing. Yeah. So can you notice laughing here is the action word. Very good. Now the second one, the car. What is the appropriate one? Car is honking loudly. Yes. The honking is the action word. The third one, Radha. Radha is going to the fair. So in this way, you go ahead and match the rest of it also. So let's move on to the next one. Here, add ed at the end of each word to change it into a word which tells you about an activity done in the past. Now the first word that is given here is work. So if we add ed at the end of work, it becomes worked. So we are talking about some activity that is already done in the past. Now the second one, jump. If you add ed at the end of it, it becomes jumped. Rahul jumped yesterday. In the same way, fill up the rest of the words. You just have to add the ed at the end of each word, and then you can use it to talk about an action which has already been done. Okay? Now let's move on to the next one. Here, if you see in the page, it is given, learn to communicate. And the first thing here we have to do is listening. Okay, so I want your children to listen carefully, and before that we will start off by reading what is written there. What is written there? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. What does this mean? It means that the same amount of time that you spend for studying, we should also spend in doing exercises and play, right? It is very important that we spend time playing and running around and doing exercises because it is needed for our body. Okay? So we have different kind of games that we play. There are some games that we play inside the house. That is called indoor game. And there are some games that we play outside the house, and those are called outdoor games. You're right. Now, can you think of your favorite indoor game that you love to play? Yeah? Whatever it could be, you can write down, okay, the names of the indoor games. And how about outdoor game? What is the favorite outdoor game that you like? Think of those outdoor games and you can write down. And now in the next activity, there are two pictures that are given. So write down the names of 2 outdoor games and 2 indoor games and identify the games given below and write 2 differences between them. So you have to identify the difference and write down. On the next page we have a poem, and the title of the poem is Happy Time. So there are so many things that we like to do during our free time, right? We call them hobbies. So some of us love to draw, we love to color, or we like to do some help in the gardening with our parents. We like to cycle, We like to sing and dance and so many things like that, right? So this poem talks about those different things that we like to do, and some activities we are very good at it, right? In some we might not be very good. We need more practice in those. So this is what it talks about. So let's look at the word meaning from this poem. The first one is mess. Mess means a dirty or untidy state of things. Second one is practice. Do something regularly to improve oneself. Yeah. Now, so the next one here is we have the picture of different kinds of balls that are given. I'm sure all of us have seen different types of balls. Some balls are big, some balls are small, some are more colorful and some are not, right? So look at the pictures of these balls and you try to tell for which game we use them, okay? So the first one here is a basketball, that's right. How about the second one? It is a football. Very good. So now you write down the rest of the names of these balls, okay? Now let's move on to the next one. The names of some interesting sports have been jumbled up. Write down the correct names of the sports. So what could be the first one? It's all jumbled up. It starts with H and ends with O. So let's figure out what is the name of this sport. It is hockey. Very good. Hockey. The second one. What is this? It starts with C and ends with E. Let's jumble it up and figure out what interesting sport it is. It is cricket. Yes, Cricket. Very good, children. In the same way, I want you to do the rest too also. I'm sure you'll be able to do it. So wasn't it fun to learn about the story, about the sports day and the different kind of activities that we all love to do? So see you all soon in the next unit. Bye-bye.